Oh, and here we are. Look at that. Everyone's in the right spot. It's almost like we know what we're doing.
Hey, now.
No.
You take that back. You take that back.
Yeah. That's my bad. I apologize. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the show. We're here to play some Crypt of the Devil Lich. We're moving on to the second floor. Last session on Danger Strangers, the party just wrapped up the room of, reverse everything with the evil paladin skeleton and the strange black table. And, we're ready to move down the stairs to the door that'll get us into the second level, which is where we're going to be picking up. But first, let's do some introductions. If you want to tell me who you are and who you're playing, we'll just go order of the overlay, which means Bert gets to kick us off.
Hey, I am Bert, and I'm playing Bjorn, the barbarian. Kind of specializes in mage killing. Just a thing.
Oh, that's come in handy.
Yes.
Next up, we got us a Dan.
Hey, everybody. Dan with the Defenders of the Kobold. I'm playing Grimgar, our Twilight Cleric, and see what happens. Am I going to be healing or hurting this session?
Okay, well, maybe one than the other, but we're not sure who's getting what.
Yeah.
Throwing us over on the other side, up top, there's Eddie.
I'm Eddie. I am a member of the Defenders of Kobold, and I am playing the Knight. I'm a variant feral tiefling who is basically Batman. I'm a rogue assassin with several other things splashed into the mix. Good times are had by everyone except whoever I stab.
All right, moving on down, there's Jake.
Hey, I'm Jake with the Defenders of Kobold. Today I'll be playing Levi Fairhill, a human barbarian cleric rogue. He is enraged by the creatures of the night, so he breaks into their homes and smites them.
Very cool. Last but not least, we have everyone's favorite lizard person, Jeremy.
Hello, I'm Jeremy. I'll be playing Silas, the Yuan-Ti Echo Knight. He basically can make duplicates of himself and teleport around. And I like to eat the monsters of the night after Fairhill kills them.
Oh. Very cool. All right, yeah. We wrapped up in the last room, and behind the altar, you all found a secret door, and when it rolled aside, there were stairs heading down. And at the bottom of the stairs is a black stone door that has a massive relief of a cawing crow thrusting its head from the stone at about chest height. The latch to open the door is found within the bird's gaping maw. And I got a picture that I can show all of you, because pictures are fun.
Ooh. I will say, before we do that, we have breakfast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we took a long rest at the end of last session. So if you all haven't done the cleanup for your long rest, go ahead and do it. And then, Grimgar's going to cook everyone up a hero's feast.
Full rest takes you back to full?
Yes.
Full all the things.
Full all the things.
And everybody gets 11 temporary capacity and HP. So capacity is raised by 11 healable HP, and you gain it also.
That's pretty awesome.
Nice.
But yeah, once you've had your rest, it's an uneventful, 8 hours. Looking down this stairway at this large black door with this crow head coming out of it at the bottom of these stairs, and you can see the handle to open the door is inside this crow's mouth.
Don't touch it. When I was inside the hourglass room, I heard a voice speak to me, and it said, "Beware the crow's maw, but also its caw." I think we need to plug up our ears before we fish out the handle with our toes or something.
Fair.
So what's the plan?
Start with.
My plan is typically to poke it with my glaive, but maybe someone a bit more roguey than myself might try something.
When you say it's a relief on the door, so is it like an embossing, or does like the beak actually stick out of the door?
The beak actually sticks out of the door.
Sticks out. Okay. I'm gonna grab the beak and try to close it.
You grab the beak. It is a stone beak, and you try and squeeze it, but I mean, you can try and force it open, but it's going to be one heck of an athletics test.
Force it closed. It looks like it's already opened.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Right?
Yeah, you can try and force it closed, but
Sure.
yeah, it's going to be
I'll give it a shot. Athletics, you say?
athletics, I say.
Okay.
This is going to be a high one, but
Yeah,
ooh.
16.
Yeah, you try, you grunt at it for a few minutes, but it just doesn't budge.
Can I check to see if there's any trap built in that I can defuse?
Sure you can. I'll tell you what. Why don't you give me a wisdom test?
Wisdom, one of the things I am just oh so good at.
Actually, hang on. It's going to be a little more specific than that. Look at me. Getting my systems mixed up again. Yeah, why don't you give me just a perception test will do fine.
15?
15 does the trick. So you see with that 15, three things. The first thing, let's see. First thing you're going to notice is that the latch inside the mouth. This is just you looking around it, not sticking anything inside it. See, the latch is locked. Second thing, it's fairly obvious. You can see that the mouth is also a trap. And more than likely, if you stick your hand in there, it's going to clamp down. And it looks like it would probably hurt. Third bit of information I'll relay on this is you can see that there's slots on the wall around the door, kind of facing, kind of angled up this stairway, that looks like something probably ejects from those. Not necessarily small holes like darts, but it definitely looks like something's coming out hard and fast.
Gentlemen, this is a spicy door.
Certainly sounds.
I haven't eaten many doors.
Pretty sure
you
this
think
thing
that door
snapped
could
shut
eat
on our
you?
hand.
Maybe. But not today.
Well, I'll back up and kind of, dust my hands off a little bit and go, well, I've done my part. Who wants to stick an arm in there?
Got it. That's my contribution, not it.
Does somebody shove one of those glaives or pulls in there and see what happens?
Actually, let's do the tried and true. We'll all stand back good ways. I'll make my little one hit point wonder, and I'll have it walk forth and stick its arm in.
This can't possibly go wrong.
Okay. So we're on the map. You can see it's down the stairs. The door is down the stairs. So where's everyone going to be standing here when this happens? So Meat Suit will definitely walk up to it.
And we can be up to 1,000 feet away if we really want to.
I will be offset to the left and on the ceiling. I'm going to fly up to the top.
Okay.
I'll be right by this corner here.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll be off to the other side, hunkered down under my shield.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all are hitting this rather smart. So what happens? Meat Suit Silas reaches its hand in for the latch. And as predicted, the beak slams shut. Now, of course, Meat Suit Silas can only take 1 point of damage, and this does well above that. So, Meat Suit Silas is dispelled. But upon this thing slamming shut, 2 additional things happen. One, a series of razor discs shoot out of those slots along the door and just shoot up the stairs. Like it spans the entire width of the stair. There's all these discs, but they harmlessly shoot out and clatter against the ceiling and the walls in the room that you're standing in. And the other thing that happens is this deafening caw, like this monstrous crow's cry, echoes out of this stairway going down and just reverberates. And you kind of get the feeling that if you would have been any closer to it, that could have been really bad.
Told you guys it was spicy.
Yeah.
Way spicy.
Too spicy.
Come around the corner and take a look, see what the door is like now.
You take a look around the corner and you look and you can see the crow's beak slowly opening back up.
I want to rush up to it and jam my crowbar into the top of the beak if there's like a crevice or some sort.
Sure, why don't you
Like,
give me...
stop it from going one way or the other.
I want to test for this just to
Bro.
see what you can do.
Bar.
Oh my gosh.
Ah,
We're all fired.
why don't you give me... Gosh, I don't know what... This sounds like it would be an intelligence test.
Yeah, you know what? While you're doing that, you guys are going to hear me just whisper or mumble something in infernal to my imp, but you are going to understand the 2 words crow and bar, and then you're going to hear my imp laughing.
Yeah. All right, Jake. You can give me... We're actually going to call this a sleight of hand to try and rig this crowbar in there in a way that it won't let it slam shut again.
Alrighty.
Make me proud,
Roll it.
Rogue.
18.
Yes.
Not bad. So yeah, you rig the crowbar in there.
I was waiting for you to be like, well, that was an opposed check, and you failed. You now have no crowbar. Or
It makes a
arm.
sleight of face and you lose.
So yeah, this crowbar shoved into the beak. What's happening next?
Do we kind of just rinse and repeat? You know, come back down here, we skin suit it one more time to try and get the lever, and then
That seems like a fair idea. I believe I'll just kind of leave the crowbar in there and step back to
Yeah.
my hiding spot.
Sounds fair. We
Cool.
will bravely handle this from far, far away.
yes.
Send forth another meat suit.
Okay, so you're sending another meat suit down there with the crowbar in its mouth. Meat suit goes, sticks its hand in there.
Uh-huh.
The beak slams shut. The crowbar wasn't wedged in well enough,
Oh, God, sorry.
dispelling the meat suit as the crowbar goes boom and then shoots up the stairs and clatters to the ground with big divots in the metal from where the beak slammed on it and then got just shot out. But the discs don't trigger and the caw doesn't trigger.
All right, now can we go real fast, Silas? Stand it up there one more time while it's still opening, and see if you can undo it while it's still opening.
What
I
do
mean,
you-
basically,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. What's the plan?
I have to wait till it's like I can create a new one the next turn, so to speak. So there's not too much of a delay.
Okay.
What do you want me to do?
Give me a just go give me a dexterity save.
Okay.
See if you can
Otherwise,
get
I-
down there quick enough.
Otherwise, there's probably another way we can cheat at this.
Okay. Saving throw.
Oh yeah, not a problem. You get down there, you can get your hands in this thing before the beak's opened up all the way. Now this is another meat suit, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the meat suit gonna do?
The meat
Flop
suit's
it.
gonna. Oh,
Twist
sorry.
it. Sorry, I was just making a joke.
So the meat suit is going to
try and feel around for something to twist or pull or push.
So you can find the latch, but the latch, it does have a keyhole, a lock on it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's locked. You're going to need to do something about this lock or approach the door in a different manner.
I actually do have proficiency in thieves' tools. I'm not as good as it as others, but hey, the fact I can have a skin suit do thieves' tools from far away.
That's pretty impressive.
Let's see. I'm not really sure. I'll just roll stealth because it would be the same modifier.
That or sleight of hand.
I've been doing sleight of hand, but it's the same modifier.
I'm not proficient. I am proficient in the tool, but I'm not in
stealth. Will do.
It'll be the same. I'm only rolling it because it's the same number.
If you go to your inventory and go to the thieves' tools, I think you can roll it from there with your proficiency.
Oh, I didn't equip it. I wrote the.
Okay. Do you want me to roll one with? Well, that'll roll mine.
Well, no,
Never mind.
just roll your stealth. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's okay. I've actually studied a bit on how to do this.
High or low?
Snap.
High.
Okay, you're fine. Your meat suit's able to withdraw its hands and the tools before the beak slams shut again.
I wonder if
Jeremy, can I ask, what happens to your meat suits when they're killed?
Have you ever seen Ninja Scroll? You know the snake lady, like she'll make a copy of herself, and then you just see like it's like dried lizard skin, just kind of dissipates.
There are numerous Silas skins just laying all over this dungeon. Oh my god!
Yes,
all right.
Yes.
We're just building up a pile.
Yeah,
it's a nifty trick, but it does leave a very gross trail.
That's fantastic.
Worth it still,
Yeah.
No, that won't work. Never mind.
So what's next?
I could always try and give you guidance if we just want to continue berating this door the exact same way, or we could just try and bust it down, I suppose.
Either one of those would be plans you could follow through with.
Our finesse is not finessing so well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not great at that skill. I have it, but I'm not as good as like a legitimate rogue.
That or
I will go right up to it, get my dinged up crowbar, and try to jab it into the base of the beak and try to pry one of its beaks off.
Chuck, what is this thing right here?
Hang on a second. You want to ping that again? That was that pedestal.
The altar.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure did you all break it?
We smashed it. Yeah, we smashed it, I think.
I cast mending on it, and then it reverse mended.
It cracked or whatever.
So what's your plan, Bert?
I was going to pick up big chunks of that and just ram through the door with it.
Okay.
Nice.
Jake, did you still want to try and bust the bottom beak off this?
Yeah, I'll let Jake finish that first.
Yeah, I'll try to bust the beak off of it, but if I hear thunderous footsteps with cobblestone behind me,
go ahead.
I'll roll my dex save.
Give me an athletics check there, Jake.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, not a problem. Yeah, you wedge it in, you find the thing, and just crack, crack, as the bottom beak falls onto the ground and breaks into two.
Cool. I'll try to reach
Sweet.
down underneath the top beak and hook it with the hook end of the crowbar and pull the lever.
So,
It's locked, right?
It is locked, but if you want to try with the latch, give me another athletics test.
All right.
Yeah, you just get it wedged in just right, and you rip the lock out, and the door's able to open.
See, our
There we
problem is
go.
we were just trying to be too clever.
It's a good
Just in the
thing. This
muscle
is
through it.
substandard masonry.
Yeah, being clever never works for us. We'll have to keep that in mind.
We are team meat.
So,
Exactly. We got to remember that.
do you all see? Let me click a few things.
Probably.
We attempted to act smart. And
You beat me
did
to
not.
it.
We did not smart.
There we go. See that little stare button?
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, you learned something, didn't
I
you?
learned something. Go ahead and click on that bad boy.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, wow, this is kind of neat.
Whoa.
Freaking perspective.
You're tripping. We were two-dimensional a second ago.
What sorcery is this?
Jesus,
Oh,
what
but,
is-
but it looks
what
like somebody's
spell is
been,
this?
looks like somebody's been thinking with portals back there.
Man, I'll just do... This is everybody in? There's way too many tokens in here now.
Oh gosh, I have double tokens. Why do I have double tokens?
Got a regular amount.
It says
of
I have
tokens.
collided into at least one wall.
Give me a second. We don't actually need tokens here, so I'm clearing them out.
There we go.
I just
Goodbye.
wanted to show off a fancy new tool that I figured out.
Oh, it's pretty cool.
All right.
Yeah, I see there's another one on the next door too, even. So.
There, Will. Don't click on that yet. You got to figure the puzzle out first.
Damn it.
Is Jeff in here? Does he know you're ripping off his ideas?
Hey, Jeff taught me about this. It's not ripping off if someone teaches you how to do it.
Oh, he's passed on the knowledge to you.
See?
Yes.
You're like his apprentice graduating.
All right, we got.
Well, maybe not graduating, but
there we go. All
You
right.
have become the Stairmaster.
you have become the Stairmaster.
So the hallway beyond. That's
Damn it, Dan.
fantastic. The hallway beyond, it's about 60 feet long, 20 feet wide, and ends in another door. There's two amazingly lifelike statues that flank this door at the opposite end. The one on the left looks like a rugged human brandishing a sword, and the one on the right looks like a dwarf carrying aloft a torch with light flickering flames. So the torch has actually got fire going on it.
There are hieroglyphics on the floor there.
We'll get there. So there's light in the chamber. There's a round opening in the ceiling above each of the statues. Along each side, there's marble pavers, clearly distinct from the rest of the floor, that run down either side of the hall, ending in front of one of the two statues. Now, etched into the floor, immediately inside, so as soon as you step in, you see on the floor in front of you, handout L. Hit show all so you guys can read it. And on the floor it says, once before this crypt was looted, the robber bore 1 sack of gold, his henchman stout bore 2 sacks. To proceed, you must walk the path of he who bore the heavier load. And if you all want to read it again, you should be able to see the little book icon. No, you can't. This is handout L. Let me find out why you can't see that. There you go. Little book icon there on the wall. You can click that again if you want to read it.
I've got the immediate dumb take of the robber has a sack of gold and the henchman has 2 sacks, but it doesn't say what's in the 2
Yep.
sacks.
That's where my head was going.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but
Okay.
that doesn't still explain to me how that relates to what's in front of us.
And none of these guys have any sacks. What a crock. Somebody wrote the wrong riddle for this room.
Uh-huh. That must be it. So what's the plan?
Well,
Man, I'm tempted to team meet that door.
Okay,
I mean,
what are these square glyphs off to the sides?
Those are the marble pavers.
Those are pavers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clearly different from each of the floor. See, there's 2 rows of them. Each one ends in front of one of these 2 statues.
Right. Mm.
Chuck, I immediately use prestidigitation to try and snuff out that torch.
Doesn't go out.
Damn.
I mean, if we want to cheap it up, we can stand in the stairwell and just send a meat suit to try and walk a path.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
screw
can
this. I'm going to the ceiling.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
Climb on the ceiling.
We can get a feel for some different outcomes, maybe.
Have you got a
Do I
mirror
know-
up there on the ceiling?
I don't know. Do I have a mirror? Did I bring a mirror? I did not bring a mirror.
I have one. I'll give you my steel mirror, and I'll ask you to maybe check out those holes above the statues.
Ah.
Ooh.
There we go. Yeah, I'll head over to where the statues are, sending my imp in front of me on the
Okay.
ceiling,
So
just in
you
case.
walk along the ceiling. You safely make it down there to where the statues are.
And then I'll use the mirror to kind of look around the corner, so to speak, from an upside down position
In
up
that hole?
into those holes.
Yeah, you look up each hole. So the one on the right, it is dark up above there. I'm sorry, the one on the left. It is dark up above there, but you've got night vision or something like that, so you can kind of get a good idea. And it looks like it goes up maybe a foot, and there's another stone ceiling above it. And the stone ceiling that you're walking on is maybe like 4 inches thick. If you go
Okay.
to the one over with a dwarf with the torch, same thing. So it's like it's a 2-layered ceiling.
So I will relay to everybody else from across the room. It looks like this ceiling is a false ceiling. There's another one above it, but I can't see anything up there. It just looks like an empty space, Chuck.
Yeah.
I'm going to wager a bet that if I look at how this thing intersects with the walls, does it look like it's slanted?
No.
I wonder if the base of those statues goes up and, well, they wouldn't be tall enough.
So it looks like each one of these holes is directly above one of the statues, and it looks like the hole is large enough for one of the statues to pass through the holes.
Right, but is the second ceiling up above this one deep enough for the statue to actually stand up in that?
No.
It doesn't look like it's deep enough.
Just a couple of feet.
I'm going to drop one ball bearing on top of the dwarf statue. Just let it ping off of it, see what happens.
Ping, ping, ping. It hits the top of the statue and then drops to the floor. Best dwarf adjectives ever.
Sexy, girthy, fuzzy, Randy. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Dwarves!
I wonder if this is a thing where we pick one side and then we walk on the funny tiles on that side or the other side.
What happens if I drop a ball bearing on one of these tiles? One of these kind of squiggly square tiles.
You toss a ball bearing on one of those tiles and nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
So we haven't yet set meat suit down the path yet, have we?
Not yet.
Not just yet. My knee-jerk reaction was I think on the same lines as Dan a bit. Like walk on the funny tiles on the side of the dude that looks like he's in armor and whatnot.
Okay. Is that what
We
you're
can
going
try
to
it.
do?
Sure, and then we'll just wait and find out if meat suit dies horribly.
Meat
We're
suit
good people.
walks along the pavers on the left side and makes it clear down to the statue.
Okay.
Have him try and open the door.
Yeah, I guess so.
He steps over to the door and the door opens.
Okay then.
Does that mean we did it right?
Quite possibly.
I think so.
I'll step forward and try to make my way to the door.
On which side?
Along the side the skin suit walked.
Okay, that's the left side. You make it clear down and you can make it to the far door, and it's already been opened by the meat suit.
Hooray!
All right. I guess we all just rinse and repeat.
I mean, if you really want me to, I can send him back in to step on one of the tiles on the other side if we just want to see what happens. Or perhaps we don't push our luck.
Let's save all our best ass-kicking skills for whatever's beyond this door.
Okay.
The door's open.
Forward
not
ho.
dying. I feel like we can move along.
Okay. You go down the left side. Everyone makes it to the end. You do see when you get at the end, looking at the two statues as you pass by, the statue of the dude with the sword. It's just a statue. You see the statue of the dwarf, just a statue, but it looks like In its hand that's not holding the torch is a scroll tube. And it looks like that stone torch has got that fire coming off the top. Looks like with a little effort, you could break it off.
Since I'm on the ceiling, I'll go ahead and take the torch out of his hand.
Sure, give me an athletics test.
15.
Good enough. You snap off this stone torch, and the fire keeps going.
Neat. How about that scroll tube then?
That'd be another athletics test. Who's doing it?
You don't have to touch the ground to get there. If you do it, Eddie.
Yeah, I mean, if this isn't a very tall room, if I could reach it while standing on the ceiling.
It'd be probably slightly out of reach standing on the ceiling. Can you walk on the walls?
Yep, sure can.
If you walk on that wall, you could reach it and give me another athletics test.
17.
Yeah, good enough. You snap the scroll tube out of its hand, and you can see inside the scroll tube
Is a wine bottle.
Tell us
That's
the
weird.
story, Eddie.
is a scroll, a piece of parchment. And on that parchment are these words.
To escape a watery flight, don't choose left or right. Huh. Well, I chose up, so I guess I win.
So do we shut the door, come back, and walk down the middle?
I think that's a sound idea.
Okay.
I will
Do your little dance
walk
on the
away
catwalk.
from the
on
door.
the catwalk.
Okay, so you come back to the entrance.
I think we might even shut the door too, in case there's some bizarre magical property to the door being opened or
So
shut.
here's the question: is everyone doing this?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I'm still standing on the wall, so I'll shut the door after everybody makes their way to the other end,
Okay.
and then I'll go ahead and walk back to the entrance again along
Okay.
the ceiling.
Shall we meet suit it first?
Sure.
Where's
This
the
is
meat
like
suit
the-
walking?
Just him walk down the middle.
He gets about halfway down the middle, and you hear this loud crack as the entire ceiling in this room collapses and crushes and squishes the meat suit,
That's affordable, at least.
just leaving rubble on the floor and the two statues at the end along with the door.
So do we try?
Man,
one
I'm
more
glad
time?
I came back to the entrance.
I was kind of
Was
excited
quite
to see if you weren't going to. That would have been...
I'd be like, why is the floor coming at me so quick? Ah!
So yeah, that would have been a great 70 points of damage I would have been happy to deal out.
Oh my god.
Ouch. So now we are looking at the same room, but the ceiling is now the floor.
Ceiling is now collapsed and broken onto the floor.
Great. All right.
Do we try the middle one more time?
I mean, okay.
Yeah, I guess. Sure.
You send the meat suit down, it
Another
makes
ceiling
it down to the
collapse.
door, no trouble.
Hooray.
You
I
all-
mean, if we want, we can just have my meat suit follow wherever what's on the other side of the door for a spell.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Force recon meat suit.
That's his purpose. I just send him forth to die on my behalf.
you send the meat suit on over.
Live well, buddy.
I mean, it could be a further left or right choice than this one. So,
As the meat suit, now the meat suit you can view through the meat suit, so I'll give this description because Silas will be seeing this. So as this stone door opens up, a little bit of a squeal from rusty hinges not being used for a while. Behind this door, it's a 60-foot square room. There's 4 massive rectangular wooden support columns in each corner of the room. Looks like they're mortared in place. The wood looks kind of slick and oiled. Now the stone floor and the 10-foot tall ceiling are both perforated with tiny holes just all over. In the center of this room is a squat circular stone wall. It looks like it's like a well or a cistern. And along each wall, including the wall you just came in through, are 3 doors, just like the one that was just open. And you can also hear what sounds like water running below.
There's that watery device there.
This is perhaps what the scroll was referencing earlier.
Yes.
Seems more likely.
And so there's sets of 3 doors on both the left and right side.
Front, left, right, and the wall you came in through. So all together, there's 3, 6, 9, 12 doors in this room.
So, I mean, do we attempt to it said don't go left or right. So do we just go straight forward into the middle door straight ahead?
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
That'd be my take on it.
Go forth, my brave little minion.
The door that we came through, is it possible for me to jam that open or just straight up break it off?
Breaking's going to take some effort, but if you want to put if you got
Pins or something.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Right. Yes. I feel like this is one of those situations where door slams shut and room starts to fill or something like that.
I got a crowbar I can help you with.
So you all have your tokens. You can all see into this room as described. Take your actions.
Everything suggests going straight. Do we just go at it?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Chuck, are these columns or something, or is this tiles on the floor that I'm seeing, the circular dots?
Those are those perforated holes all over the floor and ceiling.
Gotcha.
A great big hole in the floor. Looks like a well.
In the center, yeah.
Oh, geez. If I have to go left or right to get around it, that could be dangerous.
I'm a fly. Because I feel like that's safer. How tall is the ceiling in here?
About 10 feet.
Okay,
Are the holes
so
on
I'm
the ceiling as well?
Yes, they line up with the holes in the floor.
I'm gonna carry my shield overhead. Just gonna look forward.
That seems fair.
Okay, you walk forward. You can see the 3 doors on each wall.
All right. Well, when I get to the well, I'll hop up on the edge of it
Yeah,
and continue on straight. Just jump from one edge to the other.
sure. It's not super large, maybe 10 feet across. You're skilled enough to do it without a test.
And just continue on to that middle door.
Okay, you get to the middle door, and it is locked.
Okay. I mean, we're skilled at unlocking doors.
True. Can I pick the lock?
Sure, give it a test.
Oh, I just meant we just beat the shit out of it like we normally do.
Well, I mean, we have to at least feign civility.
23.
Let's take a look at the... Oh, that is a success. You work
Nice.
the lock. It clicks open to reveal a hallway going further in.
Nice.
Time out before anyone moves. First off,
Probably
give me a
so.
reflex save. Everyone.
Oh, great.
Is it physical or magical?
This is going to be a physical thing.
Cool.
Where's the button for the reflex save? Just hit your dex? Or?
Yeah, I'm sorry, a dexterity save. Yeah, just hit dexterity and hit save.
Good.
Is this an effect that I would be able to see?
Yes, you're going to be able to see this happening.
All right,
and I
so
have
I'll-
advantage on that
So yeah,
myself.
Same.
Yep.
No, okay. My first roll was better.
okay.
I failed
Bjorn,
that on
that's
both
not
attempts.
good.
Man,
All right, so
What?
we got us a 21, 17, 18, 16, 14.
And 6.
That's 6.
6 on advantages. Rough.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is
it's
gonna be
Meant to
rough.
be. It's meant to be.
So, let's see, who got that nice 21? Levi. You can see as you start opening the door, it kind of swings open on its own and then starts swinging shut. If you want, you can leap through that door and try and make it through.
I'd rather stamp my foot down and brace myself to just check it.
Okay, athletics check.
All right, yeah. Taste my shoulder door.
Tank it, beefcake.
Hoo-ah!
Oh, wow.
Beat me!
Yeah, you clear
Team
the
meat.
DC I had, not a problem. The door slams into Levi. Levi, I am going to make you take just a little bit of damage because it hits with some force. 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, no, not my temporary HP.
As all of a sudden,
Just remember
That can be
temporary-
replenished.
That temporary HP can be replenished.
Yeah.
this feels a little cheesy.
the room starts rattling and groaning as you all notice the floor and the ceiling together slowly starting to drop. But
Oh, they lied.
Levi here has the door wedged open. So if everyone's wanting to leap through, I won't even make you roll anything. Levi saved the day.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, let's book it. Book it on through.
So this is going to be tough because as you book it on through,
The next evil awaits.
let me get the map adjusted so the stream can view, and then I'll start describing things.
We come into a room full of giant jelly beans and a green sugary soup. Right?
Oh, I don't have a description preloaded for this. Let me find
Don't worry,
it.
I got you.
Okay. So, the corridor, well, we got that. Oh my gosh. This is not the right description.
I feel like somehow we still didn't do this right, but yet we're still okay enough.
It's going to be great. Everything's great. Don't worry about it.
I worry about nothing.
Okay.
I imagine that would be our mercenary group's t-shirt. Okay enough. What are you going to do about it?
Okayest dungeon team.
Okay. So, yeah. You open it up. There's this short hallway, and I should have put a door here. I forgot to. But on this door, engraved in it, are the words, "To cross this chamber safely, don't be hasty. Follow the rainbow hues, but be careful how you choose." And then, revealing what you actually see on the map, opening this door with this inscription on it, you would see a massive 55-foot wide, 80-foot long hallway. You stand on a 5-foot by 15-foot ledge situated about 60 feet above the surface of a dark liquid down below. There's wisps of smoke curling off of the liquid, and your nose is just assaulted by this acrid burning sensation. There's 2 more ledges, actually 3 more. One on the southwest corner, one along the north wall, and there's another ledge way across there on the far wall. Now on the ledges on essentially the left and right of you, each one of them has a door. And a glimmering rainbow originates from the southwest corner's ledge and ends at the northern ledge. So there's a little rainbow arcing over some of these pillars. And also there's numerous 5-foot diameter round stone pillars that raise 60 feet up out of the liquid at the same height as the floor you're standing on. They've got flat surfaces that are level. Each pillar is a different color, some red, green, few violet. There's yellow, blue, and orange. And then also to help explain it, because I've got these things colored, they're kind of hard to see. Let's take a look. You can see the little book icon there right to your left. If you open that up, it gives a little picture of the color code of what these are in case colors I provided aren't real great.
What's the ceiling like?
The ceiling... Oh, where'd it go? It's 50 foot, 20 foot. I'll say the ceiling, it stands about 20 feet above where you are right now. Yeah.
So, Chuck, here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to fly forward
Yeah.
and rest my foot on the first pillar, maybe that middle one, the white one.
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep flapping my wings, and I'm just going to kind of rest my body weight on that pillar, knowing that it may drop from under me.
Okay. Give me just a second.
Say, if my understanding of the map is okay, I think we go like red,
Red, orange, yellow, green,
yellow,
blue, indigo,
green,
violet.
blue,
Roy G. Biv.
indigo, violet, but that puts us like up here, I think.
Okay. So, if you want to make it pillar to pillar, you're going to have to jump. So I'm going to take an athletics or an acrobatics check, depending on what you're good at.
I'm gonna both. I'll go for it.
Okay.
I'm an adventurer. I'll die in the acid.
You're just yeeting it, aren't you? I'm like carefully flying out there and tiptoeing on the first pillar to like, let's test this pillar. And you just, jump right on.
The arrangement doesn't match much of anything to me, but. And you said there's a rainbow itself?
There's a rainbow that arcs across the room.
Is it possible to see where that is positionally?
Let me double check that for you.
Just in case that matters.
Maybe it's true because it did say something about like double check yourself. Maybe those rainbows flitting across are like going to mess with how color looks on one of these.
See, that's why I was thinking I'm just going to spot check the columns to make sure
Yeah.
none of them collapse.
And does this rainbow actually match the normal pattern of a rainbow?
That
Right.
is also a fair question.
So the rainbow stretches off where I just put that blue line, and it looks like a normal rainbow.
Okay.
So Eddie, you said you fly over and you put your weight on the white pillar.
Yeah, this one right here.
Almost immediately the pillar starts to descend,
Okay.
sinking into the pit of bubbling fluid underneath.
Not that boy. So if I fly off of it, does it raise back up or does it continue sinking?
It keeps going.
It keeps
I guess
sinking.
this is
Okay.
easy.
Yeah. So,
into the goop.
all right. I'll go over here to this one that's in the line with the rainbow and try it.
You go over to the purple one. That would actually be
Violet.
violet. You go over to that violet one,
Violet.
and it starts sinking.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
No good at.
This
What
turns-
happens if I come try the red one?
It's does not start sinking.
this supports our current theory, at least.
Okay. So then, do we have any pittons?
I mean, I think we're working off the assumption that we have dungeoneering supplies.
Right. So if we've got
been at
rope
it
and
for a long
pittons,
time.
if we've got rope and pittons, I could potentially like pitten a rope off to each one of these so that at least we have a backup in case somebody slips or doesn't make the jump. I can hold on to a rope across.
That's a good idea.
As long as they're solid and they don't drop down, then you guys could potentially even just shimmy across on a rope.
Okay. You're gonna fly down and try and
Yeah, so
shove a piton.
Yeah, I'll fly across here and try and hammer a piton into the stone and tie a rope around it just to kind of anchor it.
I mean, I've got a hammer and rope, but somebody else will have to supply the pitons.
And then I will fly to the orange one here and test it again to see if that one falls.
Well, give me just a second there.
Okay.
As you go to the first one and start hammering in this thing, you see two blobs come out of the fluid from underneath and start coming straight at you.
No.
As
they
you
don't-
realize that
floating?
these two blobs, yes, they actually sprout wings and then faces with these long pointed ears, misshapen arms, and they're coming right at you.
They don't like it when you do that.
Aerial combat commencing.
You moved with haste, flying man.
Whoa, slow down there, Speedo.
What's your fly speed?
It's the same as my movement speed.
Okay, probably 30.
Yeah, I think it's 30.
Okay, what are you going to
Yeah.
do?
I will retreat
Okay.
back to the safety of my team. So I will come back to the platform.
I will kind of step back a little bit to make some room, I guess.
Well, I can stand on the ceiling just above whoever's on the platform, so.
As these two creatures swoop in to begin attacking,
Oh, no.
Hooray.
let's do a little bit of initiative.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Huh. For some reason, I only have meat suit, not.
I'll
just roll using-
Silas.
I
I mean,
knocked
yeah.
my initiative out of the park as usual.
Yeah, same
Where
here.
is Silas?
I don't know. Like only meat suit.
Did we leave Silas behind?
Silas is gone. There is only meat.
Oh no, that is the
Oh,
dungeon
yeah.
on hard mode.
his
He has
dying
become what
wishes.
he eats.
Yeah, meat suit or Silas. We just forgot to move his token up,
Okay.
so we'll put him right on meat suit and add his turn. There you go.
There we go.
Okay, Bert, did you roll initiative yet? You're muted if you're talking.
Ooh, nice initiative.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I was having some
nice.
issues. I had to reload my screen.
Okay.
Fine und Feinzig.
And meat suit, we're just gonna remove it because meat suit goes on Silas's turn. So Bjorn, you see these two creatures fly up from the goop below, close in on the knight, and start chasing him. They're now just 5 feet from the knight off this little platform.
And you said the platform is level with where we're standing.
Yeah.
So can I reach it?
From where you're at right now, yeah, you've got one in striking range.
I'm gonna strike it.
Sure thing.
Oh my gosh. Get him.
Oh, good
Dear
lord.
Oh,
Yes, that's a hit.
Oh.
Your accuracy
With extreme
is so crazy.
With extreme prejudice.
Is that a critical? No.
It's a 19. If only you had expanded crit range somehow.
Well, there's
Ooh,
19 points of damage.
Oh my lord.
He used a hammer in Duck Hunt.
Yes.
Well, it's not down, but it's so close to being down.
Okay.
You got any more
Engage
swings?
your defenses.
Well, I have more attacks.
Yeah, you do.
So here's the next one. Only
Oh
31
my
that time.
God.
Only a 31.
Only
my god.
31.
Are you
And 20 points of damage.
Dear Lord, you kill it. So, as it dies, it explodes.
Oh no.
And the knight and Bjorn, each one of you roll me a dexterity save.
Okay.
I'm glad I stepped back a little bit.
This
What's
is
the
something I
range
can
at-
see, though, right? I can see
Where
it's
is this
flashing.
thing? Where is this thing? Because
Right.
I'm on the ceiling. So
you're way up
am I
in the
20
center.
feet away from it?
Yeah, so it's just going to be Bjorn.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll
11.
move you there to show your... Yeah. 11's exactly what I needed. Okay, it explodes, but you're able to shield yourself from this foul liquid blood that sprays all over your shield.
They're
okay.
xenomorphs.
That was exciting.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got your 2 attacks, and you could actually, I didn't realize the knights up above, you could step over and then take your other 2 attacks. In this game, you can split attacks and movement.
Oh, so I can step here and attack that one?
Yeah.
Okay, I will do that. I don't think I have 4 attacks, though. I think I only have 3.
Okay.
I think
Go ahead.
barbarians only have 2.
2. Hold on, let me see what my...
So you get an extra attack at 5th level.
Yeah, so only 2 then. That's fine. But if I can move, I will fill in the gap.
Okay, cool. You do that. Then it kicks down to Silas.
Well, I will bravely send forth the meat suit,
Yeah.
As you do.
as you do. And actually, that seems like a good spot for him. I'll actually put him like a few feet up in the air, like high up enough, like 8 feet up, so that somebody else could.
Move in underneath.
Exactly. And then I'll have him poke over with his glaive at the method.
Sure, go for it.
That's my inventory. There we go. Normal. 11's probably a miss.
Hits.
Wow. Okay.
And you kill it.
Good
I
grief.
was very lucky.
These is some punks.
They are.
I think they're just meant to be nuisances. It's kind of like whenever you're doing Castlevania in the clock tower and you have the Medusa heads that
Oh,
just
for
like
God's sake.
just plink you in the middle of a jump.
Just enough to piss you off.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it looks like the 2 Mephits have been slain. The knight.
So hammering pittons may not be a good idea. It seemed like a good idea, but maybe it's not a good idea. If that's going to bring these things out every single time.
I have an idea.
We better test the theory. I'm going to go ahead and hammer another piton into this
Oh my
orange
gosh.
one.
But no,
Don't do that.
I'm not
Well,
a
I need
smart
to-
lizard.
You deal with
Yeet.
this one then.
You know what, Eddie? I'm going to put the 3 of you in initiative this time.
Yeah, I figured since I was over it.
Go ahead and roll your
let's see
initiative,
here.
the knights. You know what? I'll throw you all in there. I wish I wouldn't have cleared out the initiative because now I'm going to make
I'm
you
right in the
roll
middle.
again.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah. Wait.
Now I know I won't clear out this initiative till you all make it past the room.
I did worse this time. Thanks, Chuck.
You're welcome.
Mhm.
Bert,
It's only by 1
You wanna
point,
roll that
but I
initiative
still
again
did
for me?
worse.
So there's something going on with the initiative thing. All right, there we
There
go.
we go. Levi, you see these 2 things race out of the fluid below to attack the knight.
But I need to
Dead
check with
stop.
my equipment. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah.
Efficient quiver. Let's see. You can draw any item the quiver contains as if doing so from a regular quiver or scabbard. Okay. So I will draw a boomerang from my quiver. And I will, I'll enrage, and I will hurl the boomerang at this, at the creature to the knight's right. Or I guess
Okay.
the knight's left, depending on how he's situated. To my right.
Yes, that one.
Yes.
Cool. Go ahead and make that attack.
Hooah.
14's a hit.
Hell yeah. So now roll damage. Boom. And also, because of my Divine Fury. I will add another 13 radiant damage to that, as well as the sneak attack damage from somebody being 5 feet within the monster's distance.
You kill it.
Take
Okay.
that, the knight.
Be meat.
Silas, you're up.
I will bravely send forth my meat suit and just kind of have it set up in the air high enough that I can poke at this thing.
Yeah.
And then I will try and chop it.
Yes,
Well,
that's a hit. And you kill it.
okay. No,
You
I
guys
have an
want me to
idea.
check out the next one?
No pittance.
how about instead of a pigeon, I can do the whole like the thing where I do the swap and I've got the boots of levitation. What if instead of setting up pittance, I just levitate and I reach a hand out and we take our time, and when somebody, instead of having to jump, they actually have a hand to hold on to as they move from one to the next to make it nice
To help them
and
kind
easy.
of swing from one to the next one.
Yeah, just make it a little bit
Gotcha.
easier.
Okay.
Yeah. So I will just kind of go ahead on the next one and just tap, rest my foot on it, make sure it's not going to sink.
What are you on?
So I just
does
checked that
not
one.
Sink.
Okay. So we know that one's good. So then I'm going to be checking this one next.
Let's see. Let me double check. Make sure I didn't do it weird. That one does not sink.
Okay. So we know the first three, guys.
Well, and
Do we want to try this out for the next?
Actually, hang on a second. I think I got that wrong.
Oh,
You jumped on the red and the orange.
Yep.
red
And then
And-
this is yellow.
or red.
This
orange,
is
yellow.
actually gold, so that one sinks.
That one sinks.
Oh,
Okay.
it's
So
this
then
one
I guess
yellow.
I
Oh,
will,
this one's yellow. Sorry.
I will check this one then.
That one does not sink.
Okay.
And
So that is the
this
next
one's
one.
green.
That one does
Green.
not sink.
And this one.
Blue.
Does not sink.
This one.
Does not sink.
Then this one.
Does
And
not
this
sink.
one.
And then I'm not sure.
So you win.
Yeah.
Do we go straight over here and look for a hidden door?
That sounds like the plan to me.
I
Or
mean,
maybe
I can,
the rainbow will make something happen. Who knows? It's magic.
yeah. I mean, I can fly to that ledge across there and see if there's a door.
yeah. Maybe before we go through the hopping and skipping.
Sure.
Yeah.
Give me a perception test if you want to look for doors.
19.
Let me take a look. You said you got a 19? It
Yeah.
doesn't. You're not able to find any door.
Okay, then. I do not see any doors. So what happens if I try one of these red pillars? Do they sink?
They would sink.
They sink. Okay, so this
And
is
I'll
our
say-
path.
To test that, I'm going to put an X on those to say you tested it and they sank.
Hmm. Alrighty then.
No. While we're pondering for a moment, can I just thaumaturgy this door over here?
That door there?
The bottom right.
Sure.
If it's unlocked, it'll open. Not that this necessarily immediately helps us, but maybe we can see what's to the right and make a decision if that's a way we want to try to get to.
Okay. Yeah, you thaumaturgy, you said this one?
Yep.
Ooh, that's too bad. Everyone, go ahead and make me a Constitution save.
Well,
Mhm.
sorry everybody. I apparently goofed up.
Do What if we're not in the room?
So Silas, well, you said you. Oh no, you didn't move up.
I'm bravely sending forth my meat suit.
Come on now, give me the measuring tool. I'll tell you what, Silas, you're right inside there. You are not affected as this door, when it's opened, a blast of energy washes over the room. So everyone but Silas, give me that fortitude save. Not fortitude, constitution save. And let's see, so the knights, Grimgar, and Bjorn, this is a magical effect that's about to happen.
Magical?
Yep.
Okay. I get advantage, so can I roll that again?
Yes, you can.
Yep. Constitution save.
My high quality.
Oh,
Same
God.
number.
Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, Levi and the knight, you're fine. Everyone else, this sickly energy washes over you. Go ahead and reduce your strength scores to 3 for me.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's ruthless.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Does it reduce your natural or your magically enhanced? Because
your natural strength score.
right, so my strength is
you lucky.
exactly the same then.
Oh, you're
Because
Get the belt.
I'm using a belt that gives me that strength.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
It affects you, but it doesn't affect you.
Yeah.
The rest of your body's just kind of like sagging and the belt's like lifting you
You gotta
up.
cinch your belt on a little tighter.
No, yet again, he loses his trousers. It just falls off his hips.
Of course.
Dang it, no.
You just hear a "God dang it" from all the way across the room.
Wow. Okay. So
That looks very unpleasant.
That's right. I can see it from all the way across the room.
Levi, Bjorn, and the knight. You're
Bjorn
fine.
is very impressive.
No wait. The knight, did you? No, that was something else. All right. So Grimgar. Yeah, just Grimgar. Who's Grimgar? Dan.
Me. Just
Your
me.
strength score is 3 now.
I hope that's not forever.
Well, only one way to find out, and that's to wait and see how long forever lasts.
Grimgar just jumps into the depths below.
Goodbye.
A dwarf with 3 strength isn't worth being a dwarf for.
So, what happens
That's
next?
fine. If I have to melee or do strength for basically anything ever, I'm doing my job.
Close the door.
I mean, it's already open, right? I don't want to.
Yeah, the damage is done.
Is it though? What happens if you close the door?
Then I'm gonna have to open it again. No.
Your strength is reduced to -7.
Oh no.
Okay, so what's going on now?
I'm convinced that the left and the right are not the right way now. So we need to search that wall again.
Yeah, I agree.
Are you
I don't
doing
think
it?
it's.
Gosh, if only somebody had a skill that was like find them secrets. .exe. Somebody's gonna have to like carry my baby self over there now, I think probably.
I'd be willing to put you
I
up on
picked
my
you up.
shoulders as I hop to red.
Yeah.
Okay, give me, so as we jump pillar to pillar, you're going to give me athletic tests.
Oh no.
I believe. I gotta believe.
I believe, and are we also doing the helping hand thing, please? Yes.
Yeah, I'll do that to try and help you guys out.
Okay, so you've got advantage on these then.
Good.
Oh, nice.
So how many athletic checks do we need to make?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Oh,
And
gosh.
am I carrying you, Dan?
Whoever feels. I think Jake said he was doing it, so
Okay.
let's just roll with it because I now have a -4 to athletics. So
Is that all?
Yep.
I was expecting it to be a little lower than that. So yeah, why
I
don't
didn't
you
have that
all?
much strength.
I'll tell you what. The number I'm looking for is 20. Make your 8 tests and then tell me if you fail one.
And we need a 20 to make it?
Make it across for each single one.
Wow.
You've
Oh
got
my
advantage.
All right. I make the first 2.
Yeah.
You've got advantage and plus 14. I'm hoping you can do it.
3, 4, 5.
Okay. You're almost there.
2.
So I need 2 more. Sorry.
3 more.
3 more. Oh, 5. Okay,
Ooh,
sorry.
missed
5.
No.
Got it. 6,
Okay.
7. Got it. Oh, the last one.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's see. We'll resolve Bjorn first. Bjorn, your fail
So I get
wasn't terrible, so you get to make me a dexterity save.
dexterity save. Okay. 21.
Yeah. You catch yourself on the very last jump on the ledge here,
So I grab it.
and you're able to pull yourself up. Levi, you had a 19, so give me a dexterity save. And move your token to the pillar that you almost didn't make it on.
Going to this third one, I think. Here. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, Levi, you don't make it.
Nope.
As you crash... Yeah?
is it something he'd be able to see since it's a dexterity saving throw?
Well, yeah, you're jumping. This is to see if you can catch the pillar and keep from falling off.
All right, then. In that case, danger sense. Here we go.
That
18.
does the trick.
Phew.
Okay, you pull yourself back up to that pillar. Keep making your tests.
All right.
Grimgar, you're with Levi.
Mm-hmm. I figured I'd just wait for him to move along before I caught my token up. Don't need to clutter things up.
Ooh, nice.
Once we're all the way over there, we can decide we did it wrong and come back again.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, Levi, you're across along with Grimgar.
I think the rest of us can fly cheese our way over there.
Yeah, the knight and Silas will. He flies. I cheese.
You all are on this far ledge. No sign of a door.
Slowly.
What do you wanna do?
We're gonna look harder.
Yes.
Look
Break
harder.
the wall down.
I know.
Perception
Yeah,
test.
Chris Jericho, baby.
If we can't see it with our eyes, then we'll find it with our fists.
Team meat.
Dynamic meets where'd you
Perception.
go?
Oh wow, that nat 20.
Someone got a nat 20?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Levi, tell us what you see with your special eyes.
Let me show you what
Tell
you
us.
see.
Tell us what your Jake eyes see.
I go through the quickening as I see and know everything.
His eyes go
Amazing.
blank white and he starts vibrating. We're like, he's had too much zing! Exclamation point. Cola.
You find a secret door, and when you push a little brick next to it, the door slides open, revealing a hall.
Man of strength, dexterity, and great perception.
Here we go. I was convinced if this didn't work that we're just gonna start pounding the shit out of the wall until part of it broke.
Yeah.
I'm
Awesome.
convinced it has to be here. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all things being equal, there's probably a trap in this hallway that meat suit can find.
Okay. So what are you gonna do?
Bravely send Mitsu forth.
Meat suit safely makes it down this hall.
Okay.
Meat ninja.
Around the corner there, Mitsu. Nope, there's a door.
There's a door.
You open the door?
Yeah.
You can open the door. And nothing happens.
Okay.
So, as this door opens, you see a large chapel. It's like it's untouched by the centuries. Marble pews line both sides of this long, narrow room and lead up to a metallic altar that sits upon a dais. Behind the altar is a stone statue of a cobra-like creature, nearly 20 feet tall, whose head nearly reaches the arched ceiling above.
Cobra Kai.
There are 5 large diamonds embedded in the base of the statue. Also at the base is a silver bowl collecting the occasional drip from the cobra's fangs. The wall behind the statue is carved in horrific reliefs depicting armies of hideous devils and demons. Now, covering the walls, besides the dais...
I take offense to that.
Okay. There's several crimson tapestries that run down from ceiling to floor. Woven into these tapestries are this fine black thread of scenes of horrific ritualistic killings, but the room is absolutely clean. No dust, nothing. Now, setting on top of that altar is an ebony coffin, inlaid with silver, covered with dry, spattered blood, and a splayed body of what looks like a male drow clad in armor, with a wooden stake messily protruding from his chest. From where you're at, looking into the room, you can see inscribed on the lid on the side of the coffin is a single word: Atira.
Remember hearing anything about that name in any of our stuff so far? I don't think.
So, what you gonna do?
Do we still have access to our little section of all the sword bits rumors?
Yeah, let me
I don't
find
think I see that handout anymore.
What?
Deep down below, only she will show. Look away from the cursed dawn for the path to move on. Maybe?
Let's see. It's in here somewhere. This module has so many handouts. Here it is. It's handouts. Let me get permission so you all can freely read this. And I'll show it to you, Dan. There you go.
Okay.
So, what do you all want to do?
Nothing in this seems consistent with what we're seeing. I'm trying to even remember how many pieces we have. Is it 2? 2, I think. Like the hilt and a blade part or something.
Yeah, I think it's a handle and a hilt.
The handle and hilt were one piece, and then you got another piece from that fiery hallway.
So we've got.
As you
encased
were
with
all...
the crystal. Okay.
Yep, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, I think we got encased with the crystal prison. Like in the crystal ball, we broke that one out. And fiery breath.
Mhm.
So, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, as you're all talking about this, you start hearing the sound of grinding stone.
I am going to rush immediately to the stake-hearted figure
Okay.
and prepare to drive another stake into whatever the hell's inside that thing.
Sure. You run up. It's
Got my hammer in one hand. I've got a stake in the other, and I'm ready.
You doing it?
I'm doing it.
Do it.
I'm
then.
ready.
Or you-
Ah!
Yeah.
As soon as I see a chest, I am banging a stake into it.
Okay. Yeah, you stake that vampire. It writhes and goes limp.
Yeah, fuck you, vampire.
Yeah.
Came here specifically to kill you.
Give him the double.
Take one wooden stake out of my inventory.
Okay. Let's see. What's next? You drive a stake through it. You still hear this stone grinding noise.
Is this area like lit up here? Is that? Or is this
No.
just- okay, I wasn't sure because there's like that little ring that's slightly brighter. Like
Oh
on the
no,
floor.
that's the dais. That's the metal dais
Okay,
that's
okay.
raised.
Ah,
Can we figure out where we're hearing this stone grinding?
You can give me a
sound?
perception test.
I will give you a perception test. I percept. Gosh, I'm amazed at how poorly I can do with a +10 on perception so
Sure.
consistently.
I'll tell you what, I like that. You hear it's coming from over here. On the wall to the left of the statue. Behind one of those tapestries.
Alright, then I guess with all of my 3 strength, I will weakly lean on the tapestry and hope that I can pull it down with my weight.
Sure you do.
And behind it, there's a T-Rex.
As all of a sudden, oh god, this stone cobra statue spins around and strikes out at you. But
it
misses.
hits itself.
Stubs its nose on the wall. Ow.
How do you react to
did-
this, Dan?
He didn't expect how badly I'd do at this and missed.
Yeah.
Did I get the tapestry down, or did he
You
attack
pulled it
me
down. Sure, yeah.
before?
We'll
I
say you
guess-
grab a hold of it, and the fear of this thing just knocks you backward on your butt. You're now tangled in the tapestry on the ground.
Oh God, help! Help! I'll just, I guess, wiggle away from the statue.
Sure.
Is there anything behind where the tapestry was?
Yeah, a door that's sliding open. And out steps a drow woman.
Ah,
Help!
shucks.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I got to move at all with my attempted wiggling or not.
Grimgar, this is easy.
Not.
Just use your strength to. Oh.
I'm like a
So,
baby in a wet paper bag. Somebody help me.
Hmm.
Okay, she shakes, she looks around, she seems kind of drowsy, and then she casts your eyes down on you, wiggling on the floor.
Wiggle menacingly.
Hopefully she'll feel sorry for me and not attack me.
Writhe with purpose.
Oh, you poor dear, gives you a lollipop and sends you on your way.
All right, we're going to do initiative.
Yeah, I have a feeling she was coming whether I pulled that down or not.
God, my initiative is crap.
Gosh, I've just been consistently horrible, not only at initiative, but also in decision making.
Yeah? Okay.
You split initiative with the vampire, Dan.
Levi, you see this vampire eyeing Grimgar up and down.
Oh, man.
I'm like a little blood burrito here.
No, I'm not even going to move. I'm going to pull out my Talisman of Pure Good.
Oh
And
my.
I'm going to use its 6 out of 7 ability. If you're wearing or holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 charge. Choose 1 creature you can see on the ground within 120 feet of you. If the target is of evil alignment, which I'm assuming, a flaming fissure opens under it. The target must succeed on a DC 20 dexterity saving throw or fall into the fissure and be destroyed.
Damn.
Wow.
Whoa.
You got a 13. So what happens?
Fissure opens it and it falls through and is destroyed, leaving no remains. The fissure then closes.
Well,
Wow.
there's combat.
Oh my god.
I'm like, holy crap, if I ever need a quick way to get home.
I'll tell you what, I shouldn't have ended combat. We'll move it popcorn. This statue is still eyeballing you two. It looks like it's fixed to the ground. But it's got some reach to it. Levi, who's going after you?
Grimgar. I want him away from that snake.
Grimgar, what's going on?
I mean, what's the easiest way for me to do this? Do I need to escape and then move, or?
I'll tell you what, if you use an action to escape and you can use an action to move, since you're so weak, I'm making you suffer for it.
I know. You asshole. It's my own fault. Yeah, so I'll do that, and then I'm trying to remember. I can move like 6 squares, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Come out here as far as I can.
Okay. Who's going after you, Grimgar?
Let's have maybe Silas, since he's the most likely to cheese this in a safe manner.
Okay.
Oh, snap. Table of Horrors. Thanks for that raid. Thanks.
Nice.
Welcome to level 2 of Crypt of the Devil Lich.
The Crypt of the Devil Lich.
All right. So is the tapestry all the way torn down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's this giant cobra statue here that's lashing out and striking.
Okay. Well, I will. To be able to attack with my thing, I have to be closer. So I'll move myself in. I'll go here. And the meats can be 10. I think. Yeah, I can't quite get my meat suit within striking distance of it.
Oh no.
But I can be there to sentinel in case something else happens. Actually, you know what I could do for this turn? I won't be able to do my reaction ability. So I can't really do anything at the moment.
Okay.
I can't quite reach it.
Who's going after you?
I chose inadequately.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Silas, we're doing popcorn. Who's next?
Let's go with Bjorn.
I've been having issues with Forge, so I'm going to assume
sorry.
Bjorn was back here at the door, just kind of
Yeah.
watching our rear. So he's just going to advance. That's his action.
Okay.
Okay.
Bjorn's movement's 40.
What are these, 10s or
5s?
5s again.
Yeah, your
About
40
right there.
spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can move one tile forward if you want. Cool. Anything else?
No.
Okay, who's going after
I
you?
don't really have anything else to do.
I think all that's left is the knight and the
knight,
statue.
it is.
Okay.
Oh, or the statue.
Don't give the statue 2 turns.
Yeah, let's have the statue go.
Okay. The statue unable. Let me double check the range. Yep. Oh, no, I was wrong. Levi, you are in range.
Oh no.
Bring it.
As this thing lashes out to try and I roll a 1. The knight, it's your turn, and you get 2 turns in a row.
This room had so much potential to be evil, and it just doesn't want to succeed.
Right. Let's do some Eldritch blasting.
Sure.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Started blasting.
And I get 3 of them. Does a 12 hit since it's stationary?
Does not.
Ooh, okay.
It's a very wily statue.
22 hit.
Yes, it does.
My third one, 11 doesn't hit.
Does
Okay,
not.
so
So
I'll
you got
roll
1
1
hit.
damage.
That's a D10.
It's 1 point of damage. Okay. that was not what I was looking for there.
Okay.
So, you know what? Let's kick it up a notch. Let's Bobby Flay the crap out of this. I will pull one of the pearls off my necklace of fireballs
Okay.
and go ahead and throw that at it.
Yeah.
Kill Jake.
That's a great statement.
I'm going to throw it at the back wall, trying to hit kind of, let's see if I can, like, kind of right there.
So on a necklace of fireballs.
Big one and two small.
There you go. It's in the.
Okay, this is just a
Text.
third level. And it has a
I can
20
throw
foot
it 60 feet
square,
away, 20 foot.
20 foot radius.
I can't remember if it's radius or
It's
diameter.
radius. So if you
Okay.
throw it at the back wall, that's not
Yeah,
a
kind of
measuring
right
tool.
there. Yeah, it's probably going to be within
Levi,
range.
you're in range, so you need to give me a dexterity save.
Mercifully, I can see fireballs coming.
Yes, you can.
True.
15's a
I'm-
fail.
Yeah, not so mercifully. I got a 13.
So the damage on that is 8d6. So go ahead and roll me 8d6 there, the knight.
25.
25. This thing's dexterity save. Okay, this thing takes all 25. So do you, Jake.
Fine by me.
Okay, the knight, who's going after you?
Levi. Levi's going after me.
First, I'm flying into a rage.
Sure.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
whip it good. 22.
Okay. 22 hits.
7 plus 15 radiant.
Ooh.
And I will take attack number 2 with the whip.
12
Adding
is a
an
miss.
additional 0 damage.
Okay. Who's going after you, Levi?
Are you moving away from it?
Nah, I'm angry.
No.
Silas.
All right. So the meat suit got killed off. Or did the fire reach the meat
It
suit?
did not. It
No.
was Mitsu was just beyond the range.
He was just in range to smell the Jake cooking.
Okay, perfect. So I need to move forward 1, 2 to make this work. And I'll have the meat suit kind of hover just above that thing there. So I can still be within 5 feet of Levi.
Yeah,
And then I'll have it start smacking.
sure.
All right. We'll go with 12, probably won't do it.
12 is a miss.
14.
14 is a miss.
Wow, so we annihilated the vampire,
15
but we can't beat up the
Is a
statue.
miss.
Just. All right. I'll shrug and turn to Bjorn.
Me next.
Yeah.
All right. 5, 10, 20. So Bjorn will run up and smash.
Sure thing.
I go ahead and rage. All right. Sorry, man. This
That's okay. I can.
This is really screwing up. I got it, I think. Okay, so attack. 25.
That is a hit.
Damage. 19.
Wow. All right, it's still up.
Second strike. 34.
Wow, yeah, that's a hit.
19.
It's still up. It's looking bad. Chunks are falling off of it. One of its fangs is kind of bent.
Okay, not done.
Okay.
And now me must make a save as my lightning strike goes off, knocking it to the floor.
Okay. It's a dexterity save.
Hold on, Storm Aura C. Strength save DC 17.
Okay. I got a 24 on it.
No.
Okay, and it takes 3d6 more damage for 7 points.
You destroy this statue. As the statue crumbles, all that's left is this pedestal on the ground it was setting on. And you can see it's got these diamonds, 5 diamonds set in the pedestal. Yeah.
Go smash!
I'm going to use my thieves' tools and pry them diamonds out.
Smash!
Sure, I'll let you do it. You get 5 diamonds out of it.
Hooray!
Nice.
Good haul, team. Let's go home.
Let's
Is
go
there
home and lift
anything-
some weights.
We can't check the body of the vampire because Jake yeeted it into another dimension. But what about on the body of this drow up on the coffin?
Yeah, the body of the drow up on the coffin.
or whatever else got staked.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. He has a sword on him, a very cool looking sword. Let's find a description of that.
Oh, was this the dude that was sent to kill? I think so.
Maybe.
There was some exposition early on about sending a drow.
So yeah, a black long sword with a dull blade set with numerous crimson rubies, and the
Oh, no.
pommel is wrapped in a black dragon hide.
Seems sort of evil.
We should take that sword. I say as I take that sword.
Okay.
You know, to protect it from the world. Yeah.
Yeah. Keep it out of the wrong hands and so forth. So I shove it in the back of my jacket.
Well, let's
Or
put a
maybe you
pause on shoving it in your backpack.
Maybe you're
Is
gonna
it
shove into
whispering
your
things to
friends.
me? Does it say things?
Please insert me into
Yeah.
your nearest friend.
It
To
starts
keep it
whispering
warm.
to you. Ah, a warm hand.
A talking sword.
Yes,
Creepy talking
I-
sword.
I say out loud.
I am Shadow Star. Wield
Shadow
me true,
Star.
and we will slay many people.
Whoa, ominous. Yeah, I start smiling really creepily, and as I slowly put it away behind me.
I'll just waggle my talisman of pure good and say, "Don't forget what I got right here."
Okay. Yeah, Shadow Star, listen. Let's get doing this thing.
What do you do there, Shadow Star?
I kill.
Neat tricks.
Hey, that one looks real weak. Go ahead and stab him.
Maybe later. I like to make it a surprise.
I can dig that.
I have an idea that might appease your sword.
What?
And an unlimited amount of meat suits.
I'm gonna walk up to Silas and just go, hey, can you conjure up one of them meat suits real quick?
So again, magically, just another layer of skin get ripped off of Silas.
Yeah. And while everybody's watching it, I'm like, don't read too much into this, guys. But I pull the sword out from behind me and immediately shove it into the meat suit.
Yeah, you stab it, and it's like, yeah, that's what I'm. Oh, that one was kind of hollow. There's no blood coming out of it. What the hell, man?
Yeah, there's no blood in it. Hey, you're not a finesse thing, are you?
It's whatever.
Is this
the
a big,
stats
heavy,
of long
wieldy-
sword is?
Ah, crap. That's going to be near useless for me.
No, stick with me, kid. I'm way more powerful sword than anything else you've ever seen before. Hell, I'm even better than True Death.
I got this really cool knife. Knives are kind of my thing.
Knives are lame wannabe swords.
They are very short, but I can throw them.
Yeah, don't throw me. I'll stab you.
No, you're too big and heavy and cool to throw. I wouldn't
That's
throw.
damn straight. I'm super cool.
hey, watch this. And I'll shove him behind my back and then pull out my wings.
Okay, you're a bird. Congratulations. I didn't know you worked for the government.
I'm just like, no, I can fly. It's cool. I have bat wings.
Okay, sure. The last guy had bat wings too. You don't see me bragging about it. Listen, let's get busy killing something. You're kind of boring. You just went mute
muted.
there, Eddie.
Oh, yeah. So I turned to everybody else and I'm just like, this sword is kind of cool, but also kind of a dick.
Okay.
Muted again, Eddie.
God dang it. And then I walk off like nothing about what I just said is unusual.
Okay, we didn't hear whatever you said, so we'll
Oh, I said this sword is really cool, but also kind of a dick. And then I just turn and walk away like it was totally normal.
Okay. So what all do you want to do? What's everyone want to do?
Was there anything meaningful in this little cubbyhole that the lady drow
A coffin
disappeared from?
filled with
Coffin?
dirt.
Do we just want to
Pick
tear
open that
down
coffin.
the rest of these banners real fast?
That's probably for the best.
Yeah. You spend some time tearing them down. There's nothing else hiding behind them.
Oh, well.
Hmm.
So we came in here for nothing then.
I mean,
I
you
will
would think there'd
empty
be
the
some
coffin.
purpose.
So there's still the coffin that the one vampire was staked to. There's all the pews. There's the base that giant snake was attached to that had the diamonds on it.
I guess we can try and look some things over and see if one of these things is a thing to thing.
So what do you want to look at?
I guess let's start with the coffin.
Okay. You just gonna open it up?
Let's continue the mistakes.
Okay. It's locked.
Take it away, thief. While
Yeah,
go
I
wait
will,
over here.
Try to pick the lock, I guess.
Sure. Go ahead. Go ahead and give me a test for that.
26.
Yeah, you pick the lock. And as you start to lift the coffin, a hail of needles fly out from it. Go ahead and give me a dexterity save.
See, do we have advantage on saving throws? And that's against magical stuff, isn't it? Because of Hero's Feast.
Only
Is it all
wisdom
saving
saves.
throws? Wisdom. That's what it was. Wisdom saves. 19.
19. You fail.
Woo!
Do you have evasion?
I do have.
Or maybe you don't. You're a weird multi-classy thing.
Yeah, I'm weird multi-classing.
So 5 of these needles bury in.
Oh God, noodles!
Spaghetti!
Each one deals 1 point of damage. Dan, doesn't Hero Feast do something about poison?
Completely and entirely negates it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm immune anyway. So
Yeah, you take 5 points of damage. That's it.
cool. In the words of the immortal Jake, oh no, my temporary HP.
Your temporary permanent HP.
My semi-permanent temporary HP. Better use one of those vials of healing.
So inside, it's a plush black silk. Looks fantastic. But also resting
Dang.
inside the coffin is a
Great.
small sliver of metal.
Ooh, shiny.
Looks like another piece of that sword. Hey there,
I'll
Lich
pull
and
it
Hour.
out and-
Thanks for coming by.
I'll pull out the shard and check it to somebody more trustworthy.
Okay.
Was I collecting them, I think, maybe?
I believe
Probably.
you were.
Yeah.
That seems fair. Give it to the cleric.
I give it to the cleric.
What's the worst that could happen?
Also, because this sword on my back is a little jealous of any other swords or pieces of swords.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll dump open the coffin full of dirt just in case there might be like a family portrait that's very touching, but with a golden frame.
There is no family portrait. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, well.
So yeah, you found another shard of true death. There's the pedestal that the diamonds were on. There's the pile of tapestries. There's the stone pillars. Or you could head back to the room that started to drop and check out more doors. Maybe you missed something.
Yeah. Seems the thing to do.
Yeah, maybe just give the room once over on the pews or the pillar or whatnot.
Sure,
Yeah,
give me
maybe
perception tests.
We just start breaking everything inside now.
Perception.
Good. I nailed it like usual, guys.
Let's see. What do we need for that?
I don't think I've outrolled a single person with a perception test this entire dungeon.
So Grimgar. Well, you rolled a wisdom save.
Oh, oops. I mean, it's the same modifier technically at the end of the day.
Okay. Yeah, you two don't find anything. Anyone else want to look around?
As much as I'd like to cheese into rolling another perception check correctly.
I'll take a look around, I guess.
Perception test.
Perception.
Oh.
I too shall look around.
I failed to find anything to smash.
Levi, did you roll?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
21.
The knight. That's you, Eddie.
Yes.
Muted. Okay.
Yes, I am muted.
You gonna roll a perception test, see if you can find anything?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm a little distracted with my sword, but I will go. What? And go ahead and try. 23.
I'll say it. You can hear the sword going, hey, while you're checking out the base that snake was on, why don't you go ahead and rotate it a little bit?
I'll say out loud, that's a good idea, and walk over to the base of the snake and start rotating it.
You put a little oomph into it. It rotates, clicks, and slides to the side, revealing stairs going down.
Ooh.
Hooray!
Congratulations, you found the entrance to level 3.
Nice. Man, like level 1, kind of.
Yeah, we fell flat on our faces on level 1.
Level 2, we just brute forced it.
Yeah. You sure did. Let's take a look at that. Was that,
The only problem now is did we find all the pieces here?
That's a great question. And I'll tell you what, I'll give you guys 2 weeks to think about that. Because we're close enough to time. Why don't we just go ahead and call it?
Okay.
Yeah, this is Crypt of the Devil Lich, level 2. We'll come back next session and figure out if the party just wants to delve into level 3 or wants to debate if they found all 3 pieces or not. All 3 pieces, all the pieces. Don't read into that. There's not 3 pieces on this floor. I was stuck on level 3, yeah. I don't know. That's all we got. I'm Chuck with the Defenders of Cobalt. We run Pathfinder. What?
Oh, I was going to say, before we leave, I do have a word from my sponsor.
I would love to hear that sponsor.
Okay. All right. Well, this is a message from your friends at Chemicor. Those of you who've tried Zing, ! Cola, may be excited to know that there is a new formula on the market. So here's the blurb. You've tried Zing! ! Cola in a multitude of life-altering experiences, whether in its classic original formula, the 0-calorie diet decoction, the holiday harrowing peppermint flavor, or even the long-lasting pickle variety. But now your friends at Chemicor have cooked up a brand new way to quicken your day with the ground-up unlimited potential of powdered Zing! Nose candy. Just one huff of this sweet-smelling off-white weapon of mass marvelousness will give you the energy to clear up your sinuses, sniff out the truth, vanquish the law, transcend reality, and bend the forces of Kronos to smite your foes from the annals of history. Powdered Zing! Exclamation point. Nose candy. Stop and smell the roses for nothing except your own funeral. Disclaimer, Powdered Zing! Exclamation point nose candy is not to be combined with other Chemicore products, non-Chemicore products, or the taste buds of hominids, living or deceased.
Okay.
It's
Absolutely
Oh my God!
wonderful. Yeah. Bert, you got some plugs for us?
Sure. When I'm not playing a maladapted barbarian, I'm running streams on twitch.tv/Steam Steel Murder. We're streaming Tuesdays, a first edition Dungeons and Dragons game, playing through some classic modules. Friday, BX Dungeons and Dragons, also playing through classic modules. And Sundays is our free-for-all stream, different things. We've got a long-going Shadowrun game using various systems other than Shadowrun, and a Gamma World 2nd Edition game going on this Sunday. Also check out the podcast at BlueMagic.com.
There we go. Yeah, on Defenders this week, swing by 9 p.m. Central Time. On Wednesday, we're going to be playing some Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Thursday, 9 p.m. Central, we're going to be playing Watercolors and Warriors, our Ghibli-inspired 5th Ed campaign. We're going to be off on Friday. Some of us have some obligations. And then Saturday, 1 p.m., we'll be playing Forbidden Lands. So yeah, that's kind of what we got on the week ahead for you. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I don't got anything else, so I'm just going to say goodbye. Get out of here, everyone.